y'all. Hey, happy 2021.
Hey, everyone.
Everybody, we made it. Thank God. Woo. Thank God. Thank God. But we are here today because I have the honor and the pleasure of interviewing my girl, my bestie, Miss Clare Richh. Okay? Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here. Y'all heard it right here. Clare Richh for you. So today, I just wanted to ask her, about the process and everything that you have to go through and things like that, just to kind of like enlighten those, and me. I'm learning a lot of things during this as well.
Yeah.
Just to enlighten those who maybe do not, understand it or anything like that, and I just want to know, like, where you are right now. Like, how do you feel? When you wake up in the morning, like, what is it, like, what are you scared at all about this whole process? Because she is transitioning into the woman that she is. She's always been, and 2021 is the year where it's about to be a shutdown. Here you go.
So in the morning, I pretty much feel like amazing. I wake up, I do affirmations. I'm in a very positive mindset. I think overall, I feel like a newborn every day. If a newborn could be born at the age of 25, that's how I feel every day. It's just so refreshing, and I'm just learning so much about myself and life, and my body's going through all these changes. So when I wake up in the morning, I notice something different. I always see if my breast is growing bigger. It's just.
I don't know if you want this big chest thing, child. You might rethink that one.
Rethink that? No, sign me up.
But we'll talk. That's a whole nother.
Okay, yeah, I love it. I'm emotional. I'm hungry.
So you getting the damn emotions?
Yeah.
How have your friends, family, co-workers, how have they been during your transition?
My friends have been very supportive. I think that it's very interesting because most of my friends honestly really don't have like any transgender friends. They might know of transgender people, but they don't really have like transgender friends. So we're actually learning and growing together, and I think that's beautiful because honestly, like you said from the beginning, everyone's learning, and I think that it's a huge eye opener to bring this type of knowledge and awareness, especially to like the Black community. I think it's very important, and I love the fact that my friends are still supportive and they're learning with me and they're growing with me. And I mean, there's a little, hiccups and things that a lot don't understand, but we're learning and growing together, and I feel like it's my job to help them understand.
Absolutely.
My coworkers are amazing. They're very supportive. My clientele, all my clients are amazing. They're like, okay, so this is what we're doing. This is how we address you, and I think everyone is being very supportive.
Awesome. Because speaking of like the Black community, as you said, that's just something I think that we have to break in the Black community as far as how can I say this? Because I love my folks.
Yeah.
Honey, this I love. This is
everything
to me. But and I think it's because a lot of times people just don't know any better.
Yeah, they really don't.
And then when they don't know any better, and that's why we're here today, because I want you to help those that do not understand, or someone that just they don't get it. Everybody not gonna get it.
Everybody not gonna get it.
But it's not for everybody to get, I guess.
It's not for everyone to get or understand, but it's for everyone to kind of just
be sensitive
and recognize that it's there. And I think that's what anything. This has been. 2020 was such a huge eye opener just for us, like dealing with like racial profiling and things like that. And I think that even that right there is all the same. It falls under the same umbrella. So.
Do you think 2020 had some type of push or something that really was like, This is who I am. Did you have to go through any type of therapy, any type of...
So I haven't started any therapy yet.
Okay.
But I have realized that I do need therapy. And I feel like I need therapy because there's things that other people won't understand. And I feel like that there's things that I need to talk to someone about that's going to understand. I think that there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of relationship issues. And when I say relationship issues, I just mean that I need for someone to help me understand that I'm not just being too hard on people or, not sensitive to other people's feelings.
Right.
Because at this point in life, I just feel like this is about me. And it's not to be arrogant, it's not to be like, none of that. It just feel like sometimes you just give so much of yourself to other people. Sometimes you just have to make your time and take that time for yourself. And I feel like that over the past few years of my life, I feel like that I've just given so much of myself to the universe and to people that I haven't really took the time to stop and really realize what made me happy. And I think that that's how I ended up to the point where I'm at now. Mm-hmm. Because I've always felt like one of the girls. I've always hung around nothing but girls. Mm-hmm. And anybody who knows me would tell you that. I have nothing but female friends.
That's just who you are,
I've just always been like one of the girls. And, I love the fact that, my ex-boyfriends and things like that were just like, I was just waiting on you.
So they knew.
They knew. Like, whoa. What took you so long? I'm just happy that you really face the music and stop denying.
And they see the difference. They see the difference in, and we're speaking of the difference of Claire being a gay boy opposed to actually feeling like I am a girl.
Yeah.
Period. So I love the fact that you just know who you are, because there's a lot of people, girls and boys. Now y'all know there's a lot of people walking around here. They don't know who they are. They didn't know where they came from. But let me tell you this. This is Clare Richh. I'm introducing her today. So, honey, y'all either get ready or get left behind. It's up to you. You pick which one you want. So, honey. Because there's people out there that I believe will learn from this. So what advice do you think that you would give to little Claire right now, knowing what you've gone through, knowing now who you are and what you felt back then?
I would have told little Claire, you could change the world. I think little Claire was amazing. And I would tell little Claire that no matter what they think of you, you're gonna set the standard. You're gonna set the tone. No matter if there's no transgender women in your family, no matter if there's no gay men in your family, you're gonna be the first of many things, and they're gonna respect you. And they don't have a choice but to learn. And if they don't learn, then they'll lose out. And if they lose out, then that's their choice, not yours.
And they're lost.
Because if you decide to be who you really are, people are either gonna respect it or they're not going to respect it, but your life is still going to go on. So why would you live a life and not be who you truly are when everyone else is doing what they really want to do?
Come on.
And being who they want to be. So little Claire, you have to realize that the world is yours and it's so big, and you could be from a small town, you could be from a shoebox, you could be from outer space, but there's so many different places in the world. There's so many different people, and guess what? No matter how different you think you are, there's somebody out there that's going to really, truly understand who you are as a person, and they're going to build their relationship with you. And that's for anyone in life. When you look at your life and you look at your friends, these are people that you don't know, that you ran into in life and you met them. And guess what? You guys just happen to click and have things in common.
I love it. Girl, you just, you gave me the word today, girl. Girls and boys, she got it right. Ooh, honey, that was honey. Child, even love it. Like during all of this, has anyone, like been your inspiration? Is there anyone out there that you admire that is transgender that you look up to or you follow?
I think that Amaya Scott is beautiful, and I think that Amaya Scott is like a great trans woman, and I've met Amaya Scott and hung out with her, and that's my sis. I think Amaya Scott is amazing. I think Janet Mock, which we talked about Janet Mock. I think Janet Mock is amazing. How she carries herself. I love how she just takes the world. She's one of those girls where like being a woman living the trans experience doesn't stop her from having a great career and, you know, being successful.
Love it.
And I love my good sis Chanel, you know, my girl Chanel. I think Chanel is amazing. Shout out to my sis Chanel. I think that just the women who just work hard, no matter trans or, you know, just regular women. I think that I just love women who just are about like just being a great and being amazing and being about unity and sisterhood and just peaceful and spreading positivity into the world. So I love that. And hopefully one day I could be that to the younger girls or girls my age or my friends or whoever. I could be that good girlfriend.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I love all of that. I love the whole empowering each other. How has the dating life been for you, child? That is what I need to know right now. Baby, I left the good one for last, child. This is the good one, baby. How's that dating life, child? We want the T. How's it been? Like, okay, so how is the response out there in these streets, baby? What's going on, baby? Tell the people how it's happening. Tell the people how it's happening out here. How they responding to it.
Dating is very interesting. It feels very natural though, and that's one thing I love, and that's how I know I made the right decision.
Okay.
And I'm being who I really want to be. I love the way that men who identify as heterosexual, I love how they approach me. I love how they communicate with me. And I've actually really learned something, you know, that I used to talk to, you know, my transgender friends, and I would say, well, he's not really straight because he's dating you, whether you're pre-op or, you know, post-op. But now, mentally, I get how it's like dating heterosexual men. And I identify these men as heterosexual men because they really are attracted to women. They just like something a little special. So whether you're pre-op or post-op, you're still special.
Okay.
And, you know, so I think that that's why men that, you know, are attracted to trans women identify as heterosexual. And I think that they're great. I love the way they treat me. I love the way they approach me. I love how they make me feel. Dating is great, and I feel like that I'm gonna get everything that I deserve.
You better put it out there, okay?
If everything was just like perfect, I'm like, what? I'm like, where have I been all this time?
You better
like,
come on with it,
all these years I was dating all these men, and, you know, no shade to none of the men I've dated in the past, but it just wasn't that. And I'm now in a place in life where all the men I meet are just amazing. They're exactly who I need them to be, and they are showing up being exactly who they are.
Right.
And
I love it.
In the words of Lynn, girls and boys.
Girls and boys.
Buckle up because.
Oh my God, I'm loving it.
It's a wrap.
It is.
It is. So shoot your shot.
Right.
That's the key. And let me tell you something with Black people, and I know I hate to like get just so emotional and things like that or serious because we're ending this, but Black people, stop turning your heads on your family that's, you know, gay or lesbian or transgender. I think that we have to stop doing that. I think that we need to be turning our backs on the uncles and the aunties who are molesting children and, you know, messing up kids' lives. They have to deal with all this tragedy and trauma as they get older and grow into adults. Look at me. I've grew up and I've been amazing. I haven't harmed anybody. Nobody's harmed me. And
right.
I think that's important. And
right.
I think that's what it's really all about. So why turn your back on me or why shame me if I haven't done anything? And I live a beautiful, amazing, happy life. Right. So I think this is really important, and I think that we can learn that from other races.
All cultures have molestation. All cultures have mess. All cultures have that. That's all not what she's saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
We're just saying we want to break the curse in the cycle of looking down on homosexuality or looking down on transgenders or looking down on anything that is negative and is not building a person up. If you are doing anything that is not building our community up and anything that is not being positive and bringing Black excellence to our community, that's what we're speaking of. Exactly. We're not talking to the ones that's already doing it. We're not talking to the ones that already believe that Black excellence is the top and the number one. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about the people that always have issues on anything. If you're not building someone up and being positive, you need to go reevaluate yourself and do something different in 2021. Because baby, let me tell you something, you're gonna get left in the dust. Get me started.
Like the kings and the queens. Go ahead. No.
Like the kings and the queens that we are. We have to be who we are.
Yes.
Stop downing each other. That don't get us nowhere. The other communities are laughing at us and kikiing about us downing each other and talking about each other and bringing us down. Let me tell you what we ain't doing this year in 2021. If we not building each other, honey, I don't know where you need to go, but just go somewhere and get out of our way. That's all we need.
Preach.
That's all we need. And I didn't really want to take it there today.
But we had to.
But it gets me so angry and I get embarrassed about sometimes when our people that I love, and let me tell you this, I am all about this. Let me tell you something, it ain't nothing better than me. I think we are it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are it. That's the problem. So I just want to... This is very passionate. I'm very... It hurts my feelings when I see people bickering and fighting and inside our community, and we're not building and making everybody better. Because we have it all. We are so talented. We are royalty. And until you sit back and know that, you got a problem. You go reevaluate who you are and then come back to us. Because the ones that's out here and getting it, we don't got time for that negativity. We don't got time for that. None of that. You would never catch me online talking about nobody like this.
That's out.
I learned as a young girl, we don't talk about house stuff outside, okay? If you got a problem with me, call me privately. Don't put nothing on no social media. Don't do nothing to handle it. Come on now. We better than that. And I know we better than that. That's why I cannot take that. I cannot take that type of nonsense. And I don't tolerate it. I'm not putting up with it. So, honey, when I do have the people on my channel and stuff, promise you, I'm giving you no time. But I love the ones that know Black excellence, honey, baby. We there. Me and you, we see each other. Per Nene. Okay? Bye. Love y'all.
Yeah, I love
Clare Richh, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
Clare
you,
Richh,
for
watch out.
me.
Watch out. It's coming, baby. We ready, baby. We ready for 2021. You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Baby.
It's around.
Girls and boys.
Yeah.
We'll be letting y'all know to go to our channels. We're going to need y'all to subscribe, child. We're going to need all of the support.
All the support. And
we love everyone, just listening to it. Like I said, I'm learning too. We all learn. And, it's all about love, peace, unity, and just everybody out there. Be who you are. That is the key. Love you. Love you. Bye.